Welcome to the Week 8 Authentic Money Guide CD sessions. One of the top 10 least desirable jobs I have to do each year is file my tax returns. Even after 22 years of preparing tax returns professionally, I still find it hard to get mine done. This week, we're taking a long, hard look at what kind of citizens we really are. When we select the mindless rather than mindful method of paying our social dues, we can expect some frustration. Tax laws are enacted by governments to encourage certain behavior from its citizens. It's like when I used to irrigate on the ranch. If I wanted water to flow a certain direction, I had to make it difficult for it to take its natural course. It's good governmental policy to minimize the percentage of its population that is living in poverty in retirement, so tax laws are passed that encourage people to save for their own retirement. This week you'll have the chance to try out several social due scenarios on your Authentic Money Guide. The first step is to test drive some of the ideas that are presented and identify ones that seem to fit your values. The second step is just as critical, however. What shift in attitude will be possible due to these new financial decisions? At different places in the book and CDs, I refer to the financial decisions that you are making as markers for your authenticity. If you are a backpacker, you know what a cairn is. A pile of rocks that helps hikers to stay on course when the terrain doesn't allow for a worn pathway. If you've ever followed a string of cairns, you know how important each one is on staying on track. Let me illustrate how cairns relate to the payment of our social dues. What if I decide to pay a component of my social dues with an increase in charitable giving of $1,000? What is my ultimate goal? If it were to end up with more money in my pocket, then I would have chosen a poor strategy, as the book explains. If it is to reduce my tax bill, then the payback will come on tax day. But what if it is to help me embody the principles of the charity I choose to support? Then each check I write, I'm reminding myself of this intention and head on toward the next cairn on the horizon, the integration of those desired qualities in my life. My real social challenge is to relate to the world and its citizens in my authentic capacity, naturally compassionate and generous, and less from my ego, which tends to focus on the payback for me. So let's leave the beaten path and follow that first cairn on this journey of compassionate citizenship.